Hi guys, so today we're having a look at the High Vis collection from Barry M. This is predominantly an eye collection. They did release some nail polishes as well, but that would be it. So, first up we have the High Vis liquid liner. I have the shade Amp Up. There's 4 of these, and this is the only one I got. There's a pink and a purple, but they look very pastel to me. So these are $4.99 for 2.8 mils. They also have the pencil liners. There were 6 shades of these. I believe they're $3.99, but I'm just going to be worried and double check myself. Yeah, $3.99 for 1.2 grams. So there was like red and orange shades which were cool and a little bit different, but I didn't think would work particularly well for me, although orange might have been popping with my eye shade. And then, like I said, there is nail polishes. This is the Blue Shock. It's a bit of a mess because Flynn was acting up while I was trying to paint my nails. They did say that if you wanted to use a white base, you would get a brighter colour with these. I have quite white nail ends anyway, and I don't see a huge amount of difference. In fact, I almost like it better on the kind of natural shade. This was 3 coats as well, so it was quite sheer, so bear that in mind. And the kind of new product to me is the water activated colours. I've never seen Barry M do these before. I've got the shade Trance, which is blue, High Voltage, which is pink, Wavelength, which is purple. There was also a lime green one, but that sold out. I forgot to tell you the shade names for the pencils. So the green one is Strobe Light, the blue one is Caution, so the names don't kind of match up, and the purple one I got is called Dangerous. So yeah, these watercolour paints are pretty cool. They are 10 grams of product for $4.99, so there's a ton of product in there. And I guess technically you could use these on any part of your face, which is why I'm saying it's mainly an eye collection. But these are kind of do what you want with. I guess you could do your brows with them as well. I kind of wish I'd done that now. But the makeup's done now, so anyway, I have done my makeup with these today. We've got an application section and we will see how they hold up throughout the day. Right, so time to get started because I feel my eyes just look really small. So I'm going to start with the water activated colours. I've got 3 of these. I couldn't find the lime green one. I guess that's the one everybody wanted, so I didn't manage to get it. Don't smell of anything. Don't know why I just decided I was going to smell that, but felt the need to check. I've got a little liner brush and a little pot of water, and let's see how this goes. Okay, so maybe I want more water than that. I don't know. I've not played with these before. Okay, that's better. See, now I've got a little bit of an area of creamy product to work with. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try and fit all 3 of these in, so let's see. That's bright. Obviously it should be bright, so it's a good thing. It's maybe not going on the smoothest, but I think I'll need to play around a bit with the consistency. So I've added a little bit more water for doing the second eye, and we'll see if that is going to fix the consistency. Yeah, that's went on much smoother. So, I mean, playing around with these on the back of your hand might have been a plan until you get a feel of how much water to use with it. Try to even the shape out a bit now. Wee! Tiny bit higher on this side. Okay, then I have got a bit of tissue paper, so I'm just going to dunk it in the water again and give it a wipe down. Wow, there was loads of pigment still on that brush actually. Yeah, I just fold kitchen roll around and get a new clean spot rather than throwing it out and getting another clean sheet for every single makeup brush I clean, because that would be incredibly wasteful. Next we're going to try the blue. So again, I'm going to be quite heavy with the water after my lesson from the last colour, and mix myself up a little paste. This looks like it might be lighter than I thought it was, but we'll see what happens. So. This kind of makes me think of sky blue more than neon. I don't know about you guys, but... Alright, and let's try and do something of a blend. I always think if you can't blend colours, at the very least if you do like a diagonal line rather than a straight line, it looks slightly better. Oh, I just got some on my lashes. That would be a good cheat instead of buying a coloured mascara. Let's clean off this one. Cool. 3 dunks seems to be about the amount for cleaning off my brush. And then purple, favourite colour. We all know that I love purple. And this is going to do my wing. Again, seems to have watered up, looking a little bit brighter. I don't know, I see that as kind of pastel coloured rather than really neon. Is it just me? An engineer. Okay, I'd be happy if Barry M brought out more of these actually in different colours. Like if they had a black one. Like if these actually last all day, if they had a black one of these, it would end up being my go-to liner. So again, just trying to get a little bit of blending going on. Whee! That's fun. Okay, so we also got 3 of the pencil liners. And I'm just going to clean my brush first though. There was still pink pigment coming. Oh, because we used purple, that's why. Ignore me. So I did manage to get the bright green for the pencil liners. Didn't grab the pink one. So we're just going to kind of almost match it, but put the green on the inner corner instead of the pink. So yeah, so these are sharpening pencils. They look a bit different from the old Barry M ones. They're a bit more the sort of plasticky wood that I associate with Urban Decay. They are creamier than I remember them pencils being. Because Barry M, when I wanted to use their pencils before, I used to kind of heat them up to like soften them. You know, like run a hairdryer over it for a couple of seconds. And it was brilliant after that. So we've got the blue. I find it weird that the colours, like the names don't match for the colours. I mean, I guess they are slightly different shades. Flynn's rummaging in the background. Yeah, that is the blue one. Suddenly in the mirror it looked purple. blending it with my fingers. Pencils are easier to blend than liquids. And then last we've got the purple. Which is actually a kind of pinky purple. So I'm just kind of pulling that up to like join into the wing on the outer corner. This is a slightly crazy looking look. I might go in and do my waterline with the blue. I don't know, in my head I thought that would make it look a bit more cohesive. So, I did get one of the liquid liners. I am slightly running out of eye space, so we're just going to try some wee dots along the wing, just to be a little bit different, because I don't exactly think this high-vis collection is meant to be for, you know, day-to-day wear. It is probably for doing stuff a little bit crazy and different. So, really nice for detail work actually, the wee nib I've got there. Now I've got to try and get these on roughly the same place. I like my second eye better, isn't that always the way? So, zoom you in, zoom you in. So that purple on the outer corner is almost looking a bit lost. That's a bit better. Well, I think I just dragged some of the blue in there, turning it into more of a royal purple. But we will see. I actually like this now that I've got it on. So yeah, I've got slight patches in the aqua colours. I wonder if I just kind of dampen my brush, will I be able to like smooth that out? Oh, we can. That's good to know. So if you have any clumpy bits, you can dampen up a brush and just kind of like smooth it over. So that's good to know. They're water reactivated as well. Possibly not great if you get caught in the rain, but you know. Yeah, so that is the finished eyes. And it is 11:45 just now. That clear all the junk off my phone. There we go. 11:45. And I had a bright pink lipstick to go with. I did, yeah. Illamasqua Nebula. So, just to finish the neon. So there wasn't any lipsticks with this actual Barry M collection, but they have loads of bright coloured lipsticks anyway, so I'm sure you would find a neon pink in there super easily. But I'm going to go about my day looking a little bit Technicolor, and we will see how these hold up. Right, so I'm back. I ended up having a pretty busy day, unfortunately. So it is 5 to 11, so I've had this on for slightly over 11 hours. Yeah. So, have we zoom in? Unstunningly, the nail polish is still there. I've been doing washing up and it's still there actually, so that's pretty good. The eyes. So, I did have a little bit of a watery eye day because it was sunny. And the purple pencil on the outer corner has worn away, but that is where my eyes water. The blue and the lime green have stayed absolutely fine. The blue on my waterline, I think there's tiny bits kind of still there. Not a lot on that eye. But, so I would say these aren't the best in terms of like waterproof liner. They're not really going to stand up to getting wet. Unfortunately, the same seems to go for the water activated colours. Again, that shouldn't be particularly surprising. They are water activated and they would need to be water reactivated, or else every time you went to use it you would spoil a patch of it. The other thing I wanted to say is, zooming in on these, you can see where the pink and the blue have crossed. It looks almost identical to that purple, so if you were interested in these you could possibly just buy these two and skip the purple, because if you mix them that's what you get anyway. The liquid liner is still perfect, still bright, still in place. Tiny little smudge over here. But yeah, so one last thing I wanted to kind of play around with was just getting the watercolours kind of wet again, just to see how drastic it could be. So I'm just gonna, let's just way too small a brush to do that with. Just building up enough of a drop for it to actually like run down. See what it does. Okay, so it's not totally drastic. It's definitely took some of the colour away, but it's not like ran straight off. So, you know, they would possibly withstand a bit of like sweating and things like that. So, what am I gonna say? I kind of wish the liquid liners looked to have the same colours as these, because I think generally the liquid liner lasts better. It's obviously got the built-in applicator, you don't need the water to activate it, because I think these would be, or this sort of colour is something that you would love for like festivals and things like that, and it's going to be much easier to just, you know, have it ready to use as soon as you unscrew the top. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that these guys are stackable like Barry M stuff used to be, so you can take them off, take the lids off and screw them into the bottom of the other ones, which would be quite nice for putting these into like a kit and things. I don't know, I think these are cool, I like them, but if you have watery eyes and you're going to be rubbing at them, that's not going to be ideal. And like I said, generally I think having the liquid liner is just so much easier because there's less bits. You don't need a separate brush, you don't need the water to activate it, and it has stayed just that bit brighter. So the pencils, I like them actually, to be honest with you. I don't use pencil liners that much. The fact that they're not waterproof, well, there's nothing on them that says that they are, so can't really fault them for it. So yeah, I think this is going to be a bit of a, depends on you and what you've got coming up. There's not a lot of festivals going on just now, but if you love neon, love it for nights out and things, or if it's something that you've been interested in experimenting with, this is an affordable way to do it, as is the W7 palette that we reviewed the other week. I really like this lime green. I actually see myself reaching for that quite a bit. In the blue, actually, even if you just like coloured liners, because I don't think this is particularly, you know, neon. To me, that's just a nice royal blue. Let me see, what's the purple like if you... Yeah, the purple is just like a pinky purple. I don't see that as particularly neon either. So, I don't know. Definitely check it out if bright colours are your thing. There is, like I said, an orange and like a reddy toned eyeliner, which is like a little bit more out there. I was saying earlier, if they'd done a black one of these, would it be my go-to liner? Possibly not, now that I've seen how much it wears away when my eye water, because I've got a gel liner from Inglot that doesn't do that quite as much, so I would stick to that. But yeah, I think these are interesting. I would be interested if they brought out, you know, more colours, because for doing like creative stuff all over your face, these could be nice and interesting. I mean, if they brought out like a palette just with like all the basic colours and little pans of this, that would be so much fun for somebody like kind of getting into doing the whole really artistic full-faced makeup. So you know, I'm gonna put this into the good buy category. I think they are good. They're not like the best that will outlast absolutely anything you put them through, but they're affordable, they're bright fun colours, they go on nice and pigmented, and most of it has stayed. So if you've got any questions, leave them down below. If you've got any recommendations for other brands that do things like this that are cruelty free, perhaps I have a black one that you know will last really well, let me know, because I would definitely check that out, because I don't know why, I think this is cool. I'm a giant child and I like mixing things. So that's that. So I hope you guys have a nice week coming up, and I will see you all soon. Bye.